Good afternoon. I'm on my way to Publix. Right now they're having buy one get one free sale on all-purpose flour. And this weekend I'm going to be doing my annual Christmas cookie baking day. And we're almost out of flour anyway, and I know Jordan wants to make some bread tomorrow. So I need to go get flour. So that's what we're doing. If I can't find it at Publix, I'm going to go to Costco because I know they have the big bags of King Arthur flour, but we will see. Part of me is okay with going to Costco and part of me really doesn't want to go to Costco, if I'm being honest. But at least it's Tuesday, relatively early in the day, so hopefully it won't be chaos, but I feel like there's no non-chaotic time at Costco anymore. Has anyone else noticed that? I feel like since the pandemic, there was no downtime for Costco. It's crazy. Anyway, that's what I'm up to right now. I need to stop at the library and return some library books. So we're gonna do that first because that's on the way to Publix. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. I forgot something really important that we also have to do today. I swear, you guys, I don't just live my life at the grocery store, although I would love to. Obviously, I became a registered dietitian mostly because I love food and I love talking about food. And I feel like I've been at the grocery store literally every day. But anyway, I just realized last night that hams are on sale at Harris Teeter, and we are hosting like a super casual open house on Christmas Day for our friends and whoever just needs or wants a place to go on Christmas afternoon. I don't know about you, but I love Christmas. It's like my very favorite time of year. Like the holiday season is my favorite time of year. Of course, it comes with its complications for everyone, and I'm really sorry if this is a really hard time of year for you. But I find myself like getting really sad on Christmas Day just because, you know, it's all over and like all this anticipation that I've had for like 4 months is just over, just like that. And so this year I was like, well, why don't we try to have like people over? Because I love hosting. I love having gatherings of people and feeding them. That's like my most favorite way to serve the people that I love is through food. And so yeah, we're just having a super casual open house, and hence the ham. But we're not having a formal dinner or anything. We are actually gonna do like ham sliders essentially. So we'll have like a plate of ham. So we'll have that warmed up and then have pimento cheese on the side, and I can't decide, either rolls, mini rolls, or mini biscuits, something like that. And then probably some like veggies or hummus or something like that, just, you know, like picky bits have on the side of that. So it won't be like dinner, but you could make dinner out of it if you want. And I also thought about doing that just because if not a lot of people show up or whatever, people don't really love ham, we'll have other things, but that's something that keeps really well for a long time and can be frozen. So Jordan and I will eat it if it doesn't get eaten on Christmas Day. So anyway, so long story long, we have to go to Harris Teeter after we find flour. Success.
Ended up staring in the bathroom mirror, crying on your bedroom floor. Baby, you can take my word, you haven't gotta hurt no more. Things about to get much better.
I am home now, as you can see. I just warmed up some of that soup we had for dinner last night for lunch. I love having soup leftovers because it's definitely just one of those things that gets better as it sits. So still highly recommend. I will link yesterday's YouTube video up in the cards so you can see what I'm talking about if you missed out on that. But I'm just gonna eat some lunch, and I have a little bit of work to get done, a couple emails to send, and then I think I'm gonna try to decide and finalize what Christmas cookies I'm making this year, because I think I want to make a couple of new ones, and I just want to know that I have everything that I need. So I'll meet you back here in a Cheers. I needed a fun beverage, and while I probably will pour myself another cup of coffee at some point in the next couple of hours, I decided that I needed something different than coffee. So cran raspberry spindrift it is. These are pretty good. I would say like they're fine. Okay, like a 6.5 out of 10. Anyway, I'm just pulling up, I have a folder on my computer where I keep all of the Christmas cookies that I typically make. So I will show you the recipes, and then I will also be sure to link them down below. I don't make these every year, these drop style sugar cookies, but it is a pretty reliable, if you don't want cutout cookies, these are pretty good. You will see a theme. Almost all of these are Sally's Baking Addiction recipes. She is my go-to cookie resource. These are delicious. I think I typically put peppermint extract in them to make them chocolate peppermint. If you remember from a few days ago in Vlogmas, I got those peppermint chips at Trader Joe's. So I think I'm gonna use those in these cookies if I make them this year, which I probably will because they're a firm favorite. This next recipe I haven't actually made in a few years. These are for, she calls them pecan snowballs, but I also know them as Mexican wedding cake cookies. These are delicious, but the recipe is, it's not complicated, but it's slightly more involved than regular other cookie recipes, so I tend not to make it every year. These molasses cookies are something that I make every single year and will definitely be making again this year. I love these cookies, and so does Jordan. These peanut butter cup cookies, these are incredible. Seriously, if you grew up like I did with your mom making the peanut butter blossoms, or I think Jordan said yesterday they might be called black-eyed Susans, like the flower. But it's basically a peanut butter cookie with a Hershey Kiss in the middle, which those are fine. I'm not a huge peanut butter cookie lover in general. I do really like peanut butter, but peanut butter flavored desserts aren't the most enticing thing to me. These with Reese's peanut butter cups, they are so much better than the Hershey Kiss version. I crave these. These are insanely delicious. And then the last recipe is just a basic chocolate chip cookie recipe. These chocolate chip cookies are anything but basic. They are incredibly delicious. They're made with sea salt in the batter, extra sea salt, and then you put sea salt on top. And this recipe, the base of it is just incredibly versatile and so delicious. Once again, that is my go-to chocolate chip cookie recipe. I have been making variations of this recipe for years, even when my husband and I owned and operated a bakery out of our apartment for about a year during the pandemic. And when we sold cookies, a variation of this recipe is what I used. It's a really, really solid chocolate chip cookie recipe. So this year, I can't really decide if I want to do a sugar, like a cutout sugar cookie, which to be honest, I know, like, I feel like those get a really bad rap, and sometimes rightly so. Like, sometimes they're really not good, but when they hit, they slap. They are so good, and it's one of my favorite types of cookie, and I feel like I rarely ever eat them because I don't really make them. My mom, we used to make them when I was a kid, but I haven't had them in so long, especially good ones. And so I think I'm gonna try to make the recipe from Preppy Kitchen that, once again, I heard about from Tyler and Jessica Braun. And so I'm gonna look up the ingredients and see. I think I probably pretty much have everything that I need, but I want to make sure that I do, because if not, we will be marching our little booties back to the grocery store. Oh gosh, this month of December, these last 10 days before Christmas, what are you gonna do? Well, I just realized one crucial ingredient that I'm missing: eggs. We do not have any raw eggs. We have a couple hard-boiled eggs, but that won't get us very far in this sugar cookie or cookie baking saga. So I need to go through all these recipes and add up the flour, sugar, eggs, butter that I need to accomplish this, and then we will make yet another trip to the grocery store. So I'm up in my office. I've been wrapping Jordan's presents. I didn't record that because obviously he watches these videos and I don't want him to see what he's getting for Christmas early. But I literally have one thing left to wrap, and I have this much wrapping paper. Why?
Well, good evening. It's Vlogmas Day 17, if Danielle hasn't already introed for the day, which I'm honestly not sure if she did or not. I just got done with rehearsals for our church service on Sunday with the worship team. Kind of a weird week. I'm only singing this week. Usually have a guitar in my hand, which is a little bit of a security blanket, so it'll be a fun week. We'll catch up with you soon. I'm going to go grab some dinner, take it home to Danielle, and we're going to have a nice evening, hopefully catching up on some other Vlogmas.
Hey guys, it is quite a bit later now. As you can see, I have a bunch of laundry to fold, so I'm gonna get to that just because it's always nice to have laundry that's put away instead of living out of our laundry baskets, which, no shade to that, we definitely do that from time to time, but I'm gonna get this stuff put away. I never ended up going back to the grocery store because I don't need to make cookies tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till Saturday to do that, and there's always more groceries to be purchased. So I changed into my pajama pants and got cozy. I have some RZ roll on, so I will link their channel in the description box if you want to go check them out. They are also doing Vlogmas and do a really great Vlogmas, so definitely check them out. But let's get this laundry folded.
I wanna make this forever.
Jordan is home. He brought delicious dinner home from Kava. It's the same exact bowl that I showed you guys last time. So I am going to sit with him and eat this. So I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Today was a pretty good day, fairly productive. If you have any tips for curing the Christmas blues like we were talking about in the car earlier, I would love to hear them. But I hope you're having a great week and starting to feel very festive. I can't believe Christmas is only 7-ish days away. So we will see you tomorrow for day 18. Bye.